computer. Okay, Holly, how was that minute of listening to your harmonics? What did you experience?
That was amazing. Immediately it was like a wash of happiness, right? So the elevated, just peaceful, like everything is okay. Everything's accepted. Everything is just it was just a beautiful wash of warmth, right? Kind of like that you would feel from the Holy Spirit, but it was just and to be honest with you, because I know my neck's hurting really bad right in the top where it connects to your skull. I don't know if it was just because it was immediately relaxing, but I felt like that muscle was just like, oh, it still hurts. I'm not gonna lie. Like moving this way, extremely painful. But just the I don't know, my shoulders relaxed. Like things just that 100% of just pressure release. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. And did you
Yeah.
feel anything else in the body and any other places in the body? And this, just for anybody listening, it's 1 minute of your 12-minute listening. So imagine if 1 minute did this, 12 minute, what it will do.
I didn't feel anything in the other pieces of my body, but I do know, and I would really definitely have the self-confidence to say that the longer those minutes go, the more I would probably feel, right? And again, I am dealing today with quite a bit of like restraint from my neck. And so if that immediately helped just with the pressure, imagine 10 more minutes down the road or 11 more minutes down the road, then how it can continue to work through my system. I think it just started up here because this is where my stress is carried right now.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
how, just by feeling that melting sensation,
Hmm.
what do you feel is kind of opening up? Like what, like even
Clarity.
from 1 to 10, how stressed were you feeling? And now how stressed, what is that number? So how was your stress level before the call?
Um, I'm not a super stressful person, so I don't know that I had a lot of stress again outside of just the my
Tension.
muscles spazzing up on me. Um, but I can say that in that particular 1 minute moment, there was nothing. Like it was almost like the only way I can think of this or describe it, it's gonna sound so dumb, but how I can imagine Moses meeting Jesus on the mountain. You know what I mean? It was just like everything goes away, just all goes away in that moment, right? Now I
Hmm.
will tell you also, and this is just because I am a very fast thinker. There was a piece in that minute that I had to remember what I was doing because my mind wanted to go somewhere else, right? And I was like, nope, we're not going there. Mentally, we're going to come right back to this minute. And it didn't take long, right? Because it's a beautiful feeling and moment anyway. But no, it was very, very peaceful. Like I want to go back.
Yes, and you'll have it back in a second as soon as we hang up. But it's like that is like I today I was writing about because I'm gonna put it on a post, and it's like feeling that feeling of how it feels from a loving mother carrying
Mhm.
their firstborn baby, cuddling from a loving mother if the relationship is fine, right? Because we know there's a lot of issues there, but
Right.
just a loving, cuddling mother that is embracing the baby. That is what we want to feel. That is the safety, the protection, the yeah, the support that we all need. And from this place to
Hmm.
live our life every single day from that place. How we start our day makes our day.
Oh, absolutely. It was very, if anything, it brought just a lot of acceptance in that moment. Not acceptance of who I am, but acceptance of what my world is,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because we're still humans, we still got to function, we still got to go through the motions. But it's like there was absolutely zero stress in that moment.
And the
None.
pain level from like it was probably a 10,
Oh yeah.
your pain level. So what would you say your pain right now is?
I mean, it's still pretty intense. I'm
Okay.
interested to see how it feels after 10 minutes or 12 minutes,
Yeah.
but I mean, this is just it's a muscle being restricted. Like it's hard. I'd
Yeah.
still probably about a 10.
Yeah.
But again, in that moment, it was almost like because I don't know if, like I said, if my shoulders are trying to hold this up or whatever it's going on, but just the piece of the pressure release even just right here in the base was just like, oh, just the release of it felt great.
Wow. So you
Yeah.
will learn all about it. This is just like the musical, the notes. You will read all about it, and yeah, I would love your feedback right after, whenever you finish. It's like, or minutes or later in the day. It's like just notice how you feel
Hmm.
and send me that feedback because I would love to know. And for everybody, I think this is going to move
Oh,
mountains.
good. I will go listen to this right away because because I am curious also myself. You know what I mean? Like I want to see how my body reacts to a full 12 minutes. So I'm a firm believer in self-healing. I definitely think that you can take those meditation moments, but this just brings a little bit of a different frequency to that moment that I don't normally get in a meditative state.
Mm, yeah. And I
Yay. Thank you for
meditated
your
for a
share.
long time, but I think this is cutting, like, this is the entry door for meditation, for prayer, because now we're really relaxing the nervous system. Now we can receive what God has intended for us. But
Mm-hmm.
there's a stress that is blocking us because it's all also cultural, right? It's like, no, 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 you're not supposed to be doing this. You
Mm-hmm.
are not worthy to be doing this. It's like there's so much that we come into meditation with all these generational patterns that is like this breaks free of all that and just allows to be like Moses, like you say, in the mountain.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I just want to be in that moment of me, just me and God, just me and God. I don't care about the rest of the world, right? I don't care about what my next appointment's going to look like because,
Yeah,
it's if you're not meeting what your body needs anyway, it doesn't matter what your next appointment's going to look like. It's going to
yeah.
be a stressful moment. You know what I mean? But going into it more peaceful, I think that this would be a great way to start anybody's day.
And
Obviously, nothing supersedes God, but if it gets you closer to it,
this is gonna, yeah, because you start with God by thanking God for the day. Then you
hmm
listen to this, it
hmm
balances you out, and then the day feels like it's flowing and it's floating, and versus we're struggling to do the next thing. It allows
hmm
us to be more present, which is it's our gift to God, right? To all the things that the the kingdom that we're creating.
I love that. Well, and I like the fact, and if I'm reading this correctly, those notes that were played were for my G sharp, my A sharp, my G's, my F, my D's, right? So it's
Yes.
kind of like a prescription from a God doctor saying, Maaike might need her own different tune, but she doesn't need to hear your tune because we're playing two different instruments,
And
right?
that's why I only play 1 minute because I'm not supposed to be listening to your notes
Yeah,
because it's to heal you, not me.
I
So
love
I
that.
could feel it in my heart.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's something is like, okay, this might help me with something, but it's like, it's not for me. It's not meant for me. It's meant for you. So we
Yeah.
are created uniquely
Hmm.
our own way, and we
Hmm.
cannot match the things that is what is healing you. It's not going to be healing for me. And
Hmm.
that's what society has led us to believe. It's like, oh, take this pill that's going to help everything. No, because your body constitution and your life experiences and everything involves for this just breaks everything and helps you feel like a symphony. And now from that place, you can create worlds. Yeah,
I love it. Thank you for sharing.
you're welcome. Let me stop this. Pause.